Now, right off the top of the show here, I wanted to talk about some stories about computers and phones and tech stuff like that. And here's the thing. I thought when I decided to do this that we had a regular tech segment on the show that had graphics and everything, like called Tech Talk or something like that. But, and this is true, we don't. And the first time we did one of these segments back in October, I thought we had all those graphics and everything then too, and we didn't. And I forgot to ask anyone to make any. So at the last minute back then, we just decided to call the segment Digital Do, and I played a didgeridoo that had electronics buttons on it or something. And the reason for that is because didgeridoo sounds a little bit like digital, and also because I have a didgeridoo in my office, which I don't actually know why. So, again, today, because I was mistaken about what graphics we had ready, this is Stephen Colbert's Digital Do. It's an instrument of enormous subtlety. Now, I'm really excited to talk about this story I'm about to talk about. And I'm so excited, I don't know if I have words to express my excitement. Luckily, it's 2016, and most words have been replaced by emojis. And I use emojis sometimes, usually when I'm communicating with my wife or my daughter. I generally don't use emojis at other times. I enjoy them, but I don't understand all of them. But tonight, I really want to use them because I'm feeling very happy face, party popper, dolphin. One reason I'm feeling so very dolphin tonight is that there's some big news out of the Unicode Consortium. Yeah, that Unicode Consortium. Which I don't have to tell you people is the non-profit responsible for approving all new emojis. And you know any new emojis are going to be good. These are the same guys who came up with 5 different kinds of boats. Probably for all those sailors out there who are getting great Wi-Fi. And they have just approved a revolutionary new emoji with one raised eyebrow. Which, no less than the president of the Unicode Consortium is calling the Colbert Emoji. And it is an uncanny resemblance, okay? That's me when I have jaundice. Now, the Unicode Consortium says the Colbert emoji conveys skepticism accompanied by the concepts of disapproval and mild surprise. Oh, really? I'm not so sure about that. I will say that this is the correct surprise. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. I will say, yeah, this is the correct surprise to eyebrow ratio. This is mild surprise, 1 eyebrow. Full surprise, 2 eyebrows. Mild, full, other mild, full, And to bring this new emoji to market is no small feat. The inventor of this emoji had to fill out a 53-question form and submit a 2,700-word proposal, which was then debated by the Unicode Consortium Emoji Subcommittee before moving on to the Unicode Technical Committee, which deemed it an official candidate for inclusion in the Unicode standard. Obviously, there is a simpler answer staring at us in the tiny yellow face. Just present your emoji and let the committee vote thumbs up or poop. And here's that's still kind of positive. And here's the thing. It's such a Byzantine process, we might not see my emoji or memoji until 2017. Which is, I know, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm sure we won't need an emoji that means skepticism and disappointment during this election year. Anyway, it's gonna be great, my own emoji. You can't buy this kind of publicity, and for once, I didn't. But I gotta say, this is not the only expression I can make. I'm not some one-faced pony. The Unicode Consortium is welcome to create an emoji based on this face or this face, which I call trying to be polite, but worried that the elderly relative you're talking to is gonna say something racist. Okay. Okay, Aunt Rita, you admire Asians, but what? Now here's one I call Elf exposing himself in the park. This will make a good emoji. This is one called giving up your subway seat for a pregnant lady and making sure everyone saw. And finally, this is pretending to be surprised watching Game of Thrones with your spouse when you secretly watched it alone last week. What? They killed who? No way. As soon as these new emojis hit the market, I'm sure I'll make a ton of money. Oh, wait, no. You don't get paid for emojis. Well, I've got just the emoji for that.